I didn't even mean to record, but I'm recording. So anyway, it's Tony. I'm here, let me turn the light on so you can see. Hey, at least I'm not texting and driving, right? But anyway, heading to Culpeper today for the first time this digging season, if you want to call it that, this fall. Today is October the 8th. And man, I'm excited. I got some fields cut. Got the great big coil on my machine. Had a battery mess up on me yesterday, or I found out that the battery was messed up yesterday, and I just sent that off to Nevada to be fixed. So, but anyway, it's going to be an awesome day. I got my dog on the back of the truck, and it's about 6 o'clock in the morning, and we should get there here in a little bit. All right, back in a flash. All right, here's my dog. We got out to the dig site, but look at this. The problem here is all these beans. Beans are your friend and your enemy, man. When those things are cut, there ain't nothing better to hunt in. But if they are not cut, you can't hunt. So we're gonna go to some woods where there's a dug-in camp. See what we can find in there. Back in a flash. Well, I just found this, looks to be a fire 3-ringer right here in these woods. It is so trashy in here. There's fence wire everywhere, but I was able to pick this out with a good signal. Wasn't breaking, and it was real shallow. It was like an inch. Real shallow. There's a lot of bullets in here, a lot of other relics in here. It's just there's literally so much fence wire, it's just hard to get it. But back in a flash. All right, I've been finding not much other than a lot of fence wire and some nails. But I got a signal here that sounds different than the others. Listen. I think this is going to be a bullet. Let's listen. It's right in the center of the hole. Sometimes these things trick you. See how nice and round that looks? That's a darn acorn. Oh, it's a big piece of melted lead. Still, that's good. All right, cool. Okay, I was just digging this hole, and it was like a loud, annoying, real shallow. It sounded like it was going to be iron because it was actually blanking. But look at what I got. Now, I did hit it right here with my Lushy tool, but I think this is an eagle breastplate. We'll find out. I mean, look at the lead back. It's got to be. I'm going to pause it and get back to you. Well, it's an eagle breastplate. Ain't that something? I am super happy with that. Actually, once I figured out what it was, I started texting my buddies. It looks like there's a big hump right here. Like you can see. I don't know what that was from. But anyway, I am very, very happy and fortunate to have dug that. And my day has been made, and I'll see what else I can find. Back in a flash. Alright, I've set the breastplate back down in the hole to see if I can recreate the sound it was making. I'm really surprised that it made the sound that it did, because to me it sounded like it was definitely blanking, although I have heard of that happening where a real shallow plate will do that. But here we go, listen to this. Now see there, sounds real nice there. Let me flip it over. Yeah, I can't make it sound bad now. I don't know if it was what it was next to or what, but pretty crazy. Alright, I just moved that stump, that log right there, and I got this signal. Now I'm just trying to break a little bit, but I think it's going to be decent. Alright, I got a little bit of dirt out, still in the hole. Right after I dug, my next holes after that eagle breastplate were a bunch of fence wire right around it. What the heck? That's modern. What are the chances? Wow. Alright, back in flash. It's got a sweet little Indian head. It was 5 inches deep right there. The problem with digging in the woods like this is, man, it is, he's got these trees here, I guess they're locust trees, and the roots are almost impossible to get through if they're more than like a ½ inch thick. So, but I was able to get this little guy out of there, and right here where the shovel handle is, there was a ration can, real shallow. So I'm thinking there's going to be some more stuff in here. Well, I went from an Indian head right there to a friggin' spark plug right there that was just as deep or deeper than the Indian head. Never know, man. That's crazy. Alright, but right there is where I just dug a triangle. Here's my dog. He's tired. I got a high tone here. I don't know if you'll be able to hear with these airplanes, but listen. It is right there. See if we can find it. Oh, you're kidding me. There's a piece of a breastplate. Are you kidding me? I hope I didn't break that thing. Oh, look at there. That is the upper left-hand portion of the eagle breastplate. And I was scared to death that I broke it when I was prying, like broke a whole breastplate, but I don't think it is. It's best I can tell, it was just that sitting in the hole. Now it was in one piece already bent, and when I took it out, it did break into two pieces, as you can see here. But that's still pretty sweet. But anyway, I'm gonna double check this hole, make sure there's none of it left. See, it'd be nice if I could find the rest of it. Back in a flash. Okay, the piece of the breastplate and the triangle right on the other side of that tree right there. Now here's another high tone. There's fence wire all around this thing, but I did get this tone in the middle of it. Listen. Depending on how you swing, it almost breaks. It does break. But I kind of think there's something good there. Let me just check and see. Okay, I just pulled some dirt off the top. Ouch. And it's right here. It sounds real loud. In fact, I'll just go ahead and play it for you. Turn the volume up so hopefully I can hear this. And that's breaking pretty heavily, but I don't know, we'll see. Pause and get back. Let's see, here's something that always makes me at least a little bit excited, is if you get good loud signal like that in the hole and you can't hit it on the pinpoint at all. I'm not getting a peep on the pinpointer. So I'm gonna take out a little more dirt here. To me it sounded like it was is going to be right in the middle, right here. Some of you might be cringing a little bit while I'm gouging, and yeah, you're right, but if I didn't get a beep on that pinpointer, I don't feel like it's going to be too close. So here we go, and there it is. It's a pretty tight object, not real big. I don't know what it is yet. I just said here it is because that's where the signal is. Oh, it's a J-hook. Huh, missing the disc. Hey, that's neat. That's cool, and I found a triangle, presumably for it, right there. Cool.